Regarding Sonic Forces and Sonic's future direction, I love the boost gameplay and I think Sonic Forces is a decent Sonic game, but the representation and experience left me feeling dry and a little worried. I may sound like a critic and I apologize, but I hope you'll read, or listen in this case, and take this into consideration. Most of the level design didn't make me feel invested or excited. It's not bad, but it's nothing great. It's rather basic, flat, and linear. Like with Mania, Unleashed, or Adventure, I love my Sonic games with various paths branching off, letting me find secrets and different ways to progress as I run through the level. I just wish the levels were bigger and or longer. They were really short in this game. It could be because the boost gameplay makes you go through long, big stages, but because Sonic's fast and they take a lot of time to make, there's not too big of a reason to make them that long, and you reuse Sonic stages for the avatar to save time. I could very well be wrong, but this is how I'm analyzing the situation. I love the boost gameplay, and I really do not mind a lot of development time being put into longer stages. But I wish it's the only gameplay style in a modern Sonic game, not alongside classic Sonic or the Avatar or what have you. I assume Sonic Mania was made to have classic Sonic as a separate entity of Sonic, so the 2D and 3D games can coexist. I'm aware Sonic Mania started development after Sonic Forces, but why bring classic Sonic again in a modern Sonic title? I kinda get the Avatar, but I'm personally not crazy about custom characters. I want Sonic to feel like he can have an adventure with his own gameplay style, his own identity, not with his past self or some change in style like the Werehog or something. The boost can be fleshed out like that singularly, with bigger, longer levels, with either more paths to find, more interesting levels and traps, more enemies to smash, more secrets to discover, or all the above. Not to mention, I'd like Sonic in more 3D open environments. I felt this was a prominent issue in Colors and a bit of Generations. If we have Classic representing 2D gameplay and platforming, why is modern Sonic a hybrid? I believe too much 2D can be a tad harmful to the game's pacing and fun. It'd be much more fun and interesting to put Sonic in more spacious 3D environments. I'm not saying it has to be adventure-like, but similar to what some Generations levels like in Seaside Hill, Crisis City, or Sky Sanctuary did, or Unleashed's levels too, like Dragon Road or Cool Edge. But I also love the adventure-style gameplay too, because that encompasses what I described, or even the fun in Sonic games as well. You can use the adventure game's physics and level design for inspiration since they capture Sonic's core elements and philosophies too. I don't see how it's a step back since classic Sonic keeps reappearing when the stages and forces are also reskinned from classic ones, etc. Not to mention there's a huge demand for that style of gameplay to return. Maybe the boost could become a hybrid with the adventure style for Sonic, kinda like what the Wii/PlayStation 2 versions of Sonic Unleashed did. I'm fine with either 3 options, but I'm just a single fan giving feedback. I also noticed the game's designers in the credits and compared them to previous Boost Sonic games and noticed that these are different developers, seemingly with little to no prior knowledge on Sonic's games. When we heard Christian Whitehead was developing Sonic Mania and we saw what progress him and his team made, we were really excited and were highly anticipating the game because the levels, the level design, it all looked attractive and expansive for classic Sonic. It looked and played just like Sonic 3. It looked and played just like a Sonic fan's dream because of the design, the aesthetic, the physics, the music, etc. Especially in the brand new zones. We knew Christian and his team knew what Sonic's core philosophies and gameplay were all about in the classic style, and Sonic Mania proved it to a T. The representation and gameplay is some of the best out of any Sonic game. You guys know yourselves it's one of the most successful Sonic games to date, and I'm not saying Sonic should go 2D, I love a good chunk of 3D Sonic games, but I'd like a 3D/modern Sonic game with an identity. A modern Sonic game with levels, gameplay, and design I'm comfortable with and confident in. A 3D Sonic game with developers I feel have a good grasp on what to do with Sonic and his games. Sonic Forces is a good game, the story's good, and the gameplay is relatively solid, but it lacks direction and potential. It basically could have been more, and us Sonic fans want the best for Sonic. I personally would like a Sonic game that would bring Sonic out to his full potential. A game that shows, I'm Sonic the Hedgehog, here's what I can do, and what my games are all about, you know? Now, at the end of the day, I'm a simple Sonic fan. I'm no gamer, level designer, I'm no computer techie or anything like that, but I love Sonic the Hedgehog, and would like the best for the little blue blur. I wasn't trying to smack talk or offend anyone or anything, I just wanted to provide some constructive criticism. Hope there's no hard feelings, and I hope you'll take what I had to say into consideration. I'm not speaking for every individual Sonic fan out there, but I feel confident some of what I stated is something plenty of Sonic fans may agree with, but it may be a speck of dirt lost in the pot. Either way, I'm looking forward to whatever your next project may be, and I hope the next 3D/modern Sonic game will be a great one. Good luck, and stay super.